Dear Olena Zelenska, Excellencies, dear colleagues. First of all, I want to thank you, dear Olena, for bringing us all together once more and for giving us the opportunity to discuss another crucial topic, child safety. As some of you know, I am the patroness of UNICEF Germany. For many years now, children and their safety have been a major focus of my First Lady agenda. I have seen children facing extreme challenges in many parts of the world with my own eyes, in too many parts of the world. And I have experienced the great work of UNICEF that helps to ease the suffering and the challenges worldwide. They contribute not only to the children's physical health, but also their mental health, which is just as important. So I'm very glad to support UNICEF's great work as patroness. Dear Olena, since 2.5 years, the people of Ukraine have been facing a brutal war. To see especially children suffer from the violence is unbearable. In every society, children are the most vulnerable group, and it's our main task to protect them as good as we can. So now it's our responsibility to protect the children of Ukraine. We have to support you in making sure that children can live, learn, and love. Ukraine's children and their families have endured 2.5 years of violence, loss, and displacement. And this needs to end. According to UNICEF figures, children inside Ukraine continue to face grave violation of their rights, including the killing and injuring of at least 2,184 children. Since the beginning of this year, there has been an increase in hostilities, including missile strikes and drone attacks that have an effect on safe water supplies, on access to health services, or mental and psychological support. And for many children in Ukraine, their education is in jeopardy. Going to a school, however, means so much more than just entering a building and taking science or arts classes. A school is a place where children do not only learn academically. It's a place of social interaction, of friendship, and of stability. Those personal encounters cannot be replaced by lessons in virtual space. That is something we all learned during the COVID pandemic. And it is even more crucial here for the children's mental health. Children who have experienced war, violence, and trauma need others to be by their side. Isolation, that means being alone with the fears and in many cases even the trauma, can be disastrous. It is estimated that 1.5 million children are at risk of depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, and other mental health conditions because of the ongoing war. 56% of Ukrainian parents are concerned about their children's mental health, especially in the eastern regions. So to me, it's crucial that all children must be given the opportunity to continue their learning safely for their own sake, but also for the whole of the country. The recovery and rebuilding of Ukraine depend on it. And I'm glad that UNICEF is working with the government and partners to reopen schools and establish safe alternative learning centers when schools are closed for in-person learning. As recovery efforts continue, it is critical that schools are kept or rebuilt as safe spaces for children with properly equipped air raid shelters, which is a basic requirement for face-to-face learning in Ukraine. These efforts must be supported by other countries, as well as all other efforts to maintain child safety. We have to protect children from violence and abuse, which often affects children with disabilities and those who are living in institutions. We have to protect them from poverty, and malnutrition. And in a more and more digitalized world, we have to protect them from cyberbullying. I hope from the bottom of my heart that this year's summit will find solutions to chase away the dark shadows of war and crisis and to help the children in Ukraine, but also in all the other parts of the world where children are suffering, to look into a bright future. Children are our future, and we all need to cooperate and support each other in enabling them to live a fulfilled life. I send you all my best wishes, all the way from Berlin to Kiev. Thank you.